Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make these easy Oreo truffles that are so quick and so good. They were actually inspired by my little sister who actually showed me how to make them years ago, and I just fell in love with them that I make them like at least once a month. For me and my husband, they're such a good treat to have at home, and they are fun to decorate with the kids as well. So if you want to get to see how to make your very own Oreo truffles at home, then just keep watching. So we're going to get started on our Oreos truffles that we're going to make in this video today. I'm so excited. So what you'll need is some white chocolate, and this is for decorating, so this is optional. And then we also have some bittersweet chocolate here that we're going to cover the truffles with. We need some Philadelphia cream cheese, about 4 ounces, and a tablespoon to measure out some of the cream cheese into our Oreo cookies. And we are also, I have here a mini ice cream scoop, but you can use an eyeball, of course. This is optional as well. And you will need a tray to place them on. So let's get started. What I did here is I have my Oreo cookies put in on the blender, so they're nice and finely milled, ready to get made into the little balls. So you can put the Oreo cookies in a Ziploc bag and then smash them, or you can just go ahead and put them in a food processor. Of course, that would be a lot faster and a lot easier. So I got that done, and I have this right here in this bowl. So we are gonna go ahead and put in our cream cheese. Now, I've noticed that I don't need to add a lot of cream cheese. The less that you can put them in, the better. I have 12 Oreo cookies. I like making them in small batches, and we eat the rest throughout the week. And so I got 1 tablespoon. I'm going to put that in there, and I think that might be enough, but I'm going to go ahead and grab and have this ready, and I'm going to have the other tablespoon ready. But what you want with your truffles is you want to incorporate the cream cheese and the crumbs together until they're very dense. So you want to really get in there and finish this up. So this is what you want to see. You want to see that you can make a ball and it'll hold this shape. And now we're ready to form our balls. Alright, so I went ahead and washed my hands, and now we're just going to go ahead and incorporate the balls. And this is just to keep them all same size. You notice it might be a little crumbly, but once you start forming the ball, it will hold its shape and not have those crumbs. So you want to really squeeze, and then you can make it into the ball. And there is our first Oreo truffle, cream cheese truffle. And I am going to continue to do that for the rest. So I am back, and I just went ahead and finished rolling the rest of the Oreo cream cheese mixture, and I have 8 out of that mixture. And so I think if I did the whole Oreo box, I would probably get about 24 little balls, depending on the size that you make them. And so I wanted to let you know that you can also, if you feel like the mixture is a little too dry for you, go ahead and add another tablespoon of cream cheese. So I'm gonna set these in the refrigerator for about 15 to 20 minutes, just while I go ahead and melt some chocolate to cover these babies up. All right, so I have here 1.5 ounces of melted chocolate, and I noticed that it was a little still too thick, and I went ahead and put about half a tablespoon of coconut oil. So now it's ready to be put on. I'm gonna roll these little balls on the chocolate, and be careful, follow the directions of the chocolate to melt it in the microwave if that is what you're doing. Mine was 30 seconds on half power, and then continued on high for 30-second intervals, and stirred it in between. So now that it's ready, we're just gonna coat them in chocolate. And you can do the whole thing if you want. You can coat the whole, or you can also just dip half of it. This, you can coat half, oops. you can coat half of it like this, and it'll still look really pretty. I'm gonna put that right there. So for this, I'm gonna coat all of it all around to each one. What we're gonna do is put them back in the refrigerator, or you can put them in the freezer just until the chocolate hardens, and then we will be right back with some white chocolate and decorate them. And took the little truffles out of the refrigerator. I actually put them in the freezer, and they stayed there for about 10 minutes, and that was enough for the chocolate to harden. And so what I was doing in the meantime, I was melting some white chocolate, and I let it sit for 5 minutes until it became a little bit more solidified than the dark chocolate. So we want this consistency, because I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag, or you can use a pastry bag, and we're gonna use this to decorate. And you don't need much of this white chocolate. I'm gonna put it in one little corner. You can just go ahead and cut a little bit of the end, just a little bit, to get like fine line. Alright, so now that we have our white chocolate in our either pastry bag or Ziploc bag, cutting off a little bit of the tip, we are gonna start decorating. And yeah, you can do whatever you want on them. I would love to do these with you guys. Right now mine are asleep. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this up. So you can also cover like the whole top of the truffle, and you can on top, if you're having like a little celebration, you can put some sprinkles on it, because sprinkles make everything better. That you have a little like birthday cake Oreo cream cheese truffle. That looks so good. I want to eat it right now. But we're gonna go ahead and finish doing the rest of the truffles. You could all do like the birthday cake, and I would be happy. I think the sprinkles make it look so cute. I think these with sprinkles are my favorite. That looks so good. Alright, you guys, so that is how you make the Oreo truffles. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find it easy to recreate yourself at home. And so, yeah, I am gonna go ahead and eat these up because they look so good. And like I said, the one with the sprinkles ended up being my favorite. That melted chocolate was really hard to work with, but it's all in the fun, right? It's the way it tastes. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.